Hey guys, welcome to Bright Side Mathematics YouTube tutorials. Today we are going to deal with a very interesting topic, that is trigonometric ratios. So to study trigonometry, which type of triangle is needed? Right triangle. Yes, right triangle. So let us draw a right triangle. Now let us name the sides of a right triangle as ACB. So here ABC is a right triangle. As you all know that one side of a right triangle will be 90 degree. So in this triangle, angle B will be right angle. So that is 90 degree. Now other two angles, that are angle A and angle C, will be the acute angle. So now we are considering angle A as theta. Here theta represents from 10 degree to 80 degree, whatever it be. Now forget about angle C, concentrate on angle A. So angle A is now theta. So concentrate on the angle theta. So the side which is opposite to the angle theta, that is the side CB. That CB side is called as an opposite side. So the side which is opposite to the angle 90 degree, that is the right angle. That portion it is called as hypotenuse side. The side which is opposite to the angle 90 degree, that is the portion AC, it is called as an hypotenuse side. So now the remaining portion, that is the portion AB or the side AB, which is below the angle theta, that is called as adjacent side. Now I repeat, the portion which is below the angle theta, that portion, that is the portion AB, that side is called as an adjacent side, and the portion which is opposite to the angle 90 degree, that portion is called as an hypotenuse side, and the portion which is opposite to the angle theta, that portion it is called as an opposite side. Now to get perfection in identifying hypotenuse, adjacent and opposite side, let us take another example by writing again a right triangle. So now take right triangle, again 90 degree will be common at one side, so that name a right triangle by A, B and C. Here B will be 90 degree as you seen before. So now forget about the angle A, let's concentrate on angle C. So angle C is here theta representing. So the side which is opposite to angle theta, that is opposite side, and the side which is opposite to angle 90 degree, that is right angle, that is called as an hypotenuse side, and the side which is remaining part, that is the portion BC, which is below the angle theta, that side it is called as adjacent side. So I will repeat again, the portion which is or the side which is opposite to the angle theta, that side, the side AB, it is called as opposite side, and the side which is opposite to angle 90 degree, that is called as an hypotenuse side, and the portion remaining, that is below the angle theta, is called as an adjacent side. So now I hope everything is clear about identifying adjacent, hypotenuse and opposite sides of right triangle. So now let us continue with the previously explained triangle, that is the triangle ABC, which is right triangle, and the angle 90 degree will be right angle here. So now we define certain ratios involving the sides of right triangle using angle A. So call them as trigonometric ratios. Before going to that, let us see what are the possible ratios will be available using this right triangle. So now first possibility will be opposite by hypotenuse. You can observe in diagram, opposite by hypotenuse. So next is adjacent by hypotenuse. So the third one is opposite by adjacent, and the fourth one is hypotenuse by opposite, and the fifth one is hypotenuse by adjacent. So the last one is adjacent by opposite. So by using these available ratios, let us name these 6 ratios as trigonometric ratios by using angle A. So now the first one will be opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse is equal to sine of angle A. Opposite by hypotenuse is called as sine of angle A. Here we are choosing angle A. So opposite by hypotenuse is called as sine of angle A. So the second one is adjacent by hypotenuse. It is called as cosine of angle A. It is also called as cos A. So the third one is opposite by adjacent, that is named as tangent of angle A. So the fourth one is hypotenuse by opposite, that is called as cosecant of A. And the fifth one is hypotenuse by adjacent, that is named as secant of A. And the last one is adjacent by opposite, it is named of cot of angle A. Here you can also observe that sine of A and cosecant of A both are reciprocal to each other. Sine of A is equal to 1 dividing by cosecant of A. We can write it as. So similarly, sine of A is equal to 1 by cosecant of A. Cos of A can also be written as cos of A is equal to 1 dividing by secant of A. Also similarly, tan of A can be written as tan of A is equal to 1 dividing by cot of A. So sine of A is equal to 1 by cosine of A, cos of A is equal to 1 by secant of A, and tan of A is equal to 1 dividing by cot of A. Here. Now let us draw a triangle named ABC. Extend the point C to Q. So here again extend the point B to N. Now take a point which is on hypotenuse side of this triangle and draw PM perpendicular to AB. Then join QN. Now take this triangle aside. We need to show that the triangle PAM and CAB and QAN, we need to show that trigonometric ratios of angle A, triangle PAM differ from those of angle A in triangle CAB or from those of angle A in triangle QAN. Here angle A is common for all the three triangles which are present in a single diagram. So we need to show that by taking an angle A is the trigonometric ratios are differing from each other in all the triangles. So let us take two triangles. Let us consider triangle PAM and triangle CAB. Firstly, to answer this, look into the figure. So is triangle PAM is similar to triangle CAB? Yes. So let us recall AA criteria, that is AA similarity criterion. Using this criterion, we will see that triangle PAM and triangle CAB are similar. Therefore, by the properties of similar triangles, we get two triangles, that is triangle PAM and triangle CAB. These are the triangles of different sizes with same angles. So these triangles are similar triangles. Now here observe the two triangles, the triangle PAM and triangle CAB. Angle M and angle B are both 90 degree. So these two triangles are also a right triangle. Now the corresponding sides of the right triangles are proportional. So observe the figure or the diagram. Here we have mentioned by taking an angle A, we have mentioned hypotenuse, adjacent and opposite side. So observe how you will get that. So now we have, because the corresponding sides of triangles are proportional, so we have AM dividing by AB. AM is the adjacent side of triangle PAM and AB is the adjacent side of triangle CAB. Now AM by AB, which is equal to AP by AC. AP is the hypotenuse side of triangle PAM and AC is the hypotenuse side of the triangle CAB. So now that is equal to dividing by BC. Here MP is the opposite sides of triangle PAM and CB is the opposite sides of the triangle CAB. Now consider AP dividing by AC, which is equal to MP dividing by BC, that is hypotenuse sides of two triangles, which is equal to opposite sides of two triangles. By cross multiplication we get MP dividing by AP. What is MP here? MP is the opposite sides of triangle PAM and AP is the hypotenuse sides of triangle PAM. So that is equal to CB or BC dividing by AC. Here what is BC? BC is the opposite side of triangle CAB and AC is the hypotenuse of triangle CAB. While studying trigonometric ratios, we have explained that opposite by hypotenuse is called as sine of A. So here BC is opposite and AC is hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse is equal to sine of A. Now choose or now again consider AM dividing by AB. What is AM here? AM is the adjacent side of triangle PAM and AB is the adjacent side of the triangle CAB. Again, AP and AC, these are the hypotenuse sides of these two triangles. So by cross multiplication we get AM dividing by AP. What is AM here? AM is the adjacent side of the triangle PAM and AP is the hypotenuse sides of the triangle PAM, which is equal to AB dividing by AC. Here what is AB? AB is the adjacent side of the triangle CAB and AC is the hypotenuse side of the triangle CAB. Here what is adjacent by hypotenuse? Cos of A or cosine of angle A. So here AB is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse side, AM is also a adjacent side, AP is also a hypotenuse side. So both are equal. So we get both as cos of A. So now consider AM dividing by AB. What is AM here? AM is the adjacent side and AB is also the adjacent side of these two triangles, given two triangles. MP by BC. What is MP and BC? MP and BC are the opposite sides of two triangles. Now from this by cross multiplication we get MP dividing by AM. MP and AM are the opposite by adjacent sides of the triangle PAM. So MP is the opposite side of triangle PAM. AM is adjacent side of the triangle PAM. AM is the adjacent side of triangle PAM. Now we get CB or BC dividing by AB. That is BC dividing by AB, which is opposite side dividing by adjacent side. So what is opposite side by adjacent side? That is tangent of angle A. Here what is tangent of angle A? Tangent of angle A is equal to opposite by adjacent side. So that MP dividing by AM is equal to BC dividing by AB, which gives tangent of angle A. This shows that trigonometric ratios of angle A in triangle PAM not differ the trigonometric ratios of the angle A in triangle CAB. If you join these two triangles, the angle A will not differ the trigonometric ratios. This is what we explained in this proof. So thank you for watching, guys. Notes of class 10th of any subject, please do join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. Thank you.